Shalom. First one second Hallelujah how Bashim how Shai Bashim Kodash the Milanas to the apostles of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and truth. To the sisters, the believers, and those that help out the ministry. And shalom to you as well. Much peace, love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. Alright, so this lesson, we're gonna go into an article here from the NSW government website, which is New South Wales. All right. Excuse me. Right. So basically, over there, um, they're setting up a new check-in system, right, by the use of QR codes. Article I go down into it. Let me just. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. It says using electronic methods for contactless check-in for recording customers and visitors' details. Right. So basically, it's an upgrade to the whole contact tracing method. Right. So this way, everybody who checks in, their information will be recorded, and they would be able to tell through their electronic system who has been in contact with who. Right. Now, the reason why we're going to this, right, and the significance of this right now, you know what I mean, it's a prep, for the MOTB system that's coming very shortly. When you see these things, when you see things like this popping up, and it just it's not always what they say it is, right? This is just a preparation for that MOTB system, the mark of the you know what system. All right. Um. Let's see. All right. It says using electronic methods for checking. It says fast access to accurate and complete electronic records helps NSW Health to quickly alert people who may have been in contact with a person with C19 while visiting your business or organization, right? Okay, so yeah, basically contact tracing scene. Um, so they record who go into the establishment or the business, right? And if based on the trackers, right? As in what I call it now, the contact tracing applications basically, right? Your information will be recorded and kept, right? So basically, so they would actually know who came into the establishment, um, being infected with the virus, right? It says efficient contact tracing helps slow or stop the spread of the C19 in the community. Hospitality venues and hairdressers must use the government QR code system, right? And as we pass right here, so the rules, it says from July 12, 2021, more businesses and organizations will need a NSW government QR code so that staff and customers can check in using the Service NSW app. Alright, and we're gonna check the list of premises that need to comply. I will just go down a little bit more into this. QR codes are a common type of electronic check-in system. QR codes operate like barcodes with information that can be read by a smartphone camera. Some phones may require a free QR code reader app, which are available from the Android and iPhone stores. Alright, and just for who don't know what a QR code is, I'm sure a lot of people already know what it is, but let me just find an example. Alright, images. So yeah, so there we go, right? Basically, this is an example of a QR code. These are QR codes. Seen? All right. So back to this. All right, just a go. Just going through. Okay. All right. So basically, what we're gonna do. Excuse me. So basically, we're just gonna go over to the list of businesses that need to comply, right? And when we really actually go through this list, you see that it's almost, you can actually say this is this is um this is talking about almost every business in the country, yo, right? Almost every business in the country wants a something where people actually multiple people go in at once for any form of service. You're gonna have to comply and set up your QR code scanners. Seen? And very soon, this will lead right into a mandatory thing for all countries. Seen? And then them are gonna make the switch. Eventually they're gonna make the switch from using an app on your smartphone, you know what I mean, to something more physical. Seen? Well, the smartphone is physical, but maybe an basically I'm referring to an implant, right? Which will be the RFID microchip, right? Which is the MOTB, yo. Alright, it says our premises where checking is required: amusement centers, aquariums, business premises. Alright, and then give examples. An occupation, profession, or trade is carried on for the provision of services directly to members of the public on a regular basis, or a service is provided directly to members of the public on a regular basis, or premises that were previously required to ensure customers check in, such as auction houses, nail salons, beauty salons, hairdressing salons, waxing salons, tanning salons, spas, tattoo parlors, and massage parlors are all still included. All right, construction sites, crematoria, drive-in cinemas, entertainment facilities, function centers, hospitality venues, right? This is almost every business I can think of, yo, right? Casino, food and drink premises, brewery, distillery, bars, pubs, small bars, registered clubs, right? Hospitals, hotel or motel, right? Industrial premises, basically factories, manufacturing, production, assembling, basically factories, yo, right? Nightclubs, office, parliament house, party bus. Seen? Check it, right? Check the list. Seen? Check the list. Events where checking is required. COVID, safe outdoor public gathering, controlled outdoor public gathering, agricultural shows, funerals, memorials, services, religious services, wedding services. So them I get all walks of life involved, yo. Right? So guess what? Know that people used to the lockdowns, people are used to the restrictions, the social distancing, the mask, right? So now them are introduce something new, right? um um that goes in tandem with what we already have as normal. See, or what most people have as normal, because not everybody is stupid. See, and not everybody blind. Seen. So what most people see as normal now, seen, these things are being introduced, right? And then eventually them are gonna keep it going. So that's so now people have the mindset that, hey, this is normal now, right? And then eventually it will become, you know what I mean, mandatory, right? For everybody, use this. See, yeah, them just start off with a lot of essential businesses, right? But then eventually after a while, everybody will have to get on board. See, and as we say, yo, eventually it's going to be that physical mark, that RFID chip, yo, right? According to Revelations 13, which is where what we're gonna read right now. Alright, so this is Revelation 13 and verse 16. It says, and he, as a matter of fact, let me just read it from, I was gonna read from a Bible, but I'm gonna read it from BLB. That way we can get into some chunks. Alright? Alright, there we go. Alright. So this is Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast would both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the beast, the image of the beast should be killed. Right? Right. Hey, excuse me. Right. So basically the beast system, yo, right, is being set up, and guess what? Because of the rules and restrictions we are gonna come in, a lot of people will have to will have no choice but to comply to the beast system, yo, right? Whether it is to download them contact tracing app, or to get the chip seen, right? And like we go, going down further, it says and he caused it all, both small, excuse me, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, seen. And he caused it all, yo. Alright. And as we're going as me always going yo, seeing, he caused it all. Basically, these men, Esau, Edom, right, they create all the situations, all the predicaments, right, all the ways wherein someone will need to get this mark, yo, seen, or someone will have to get this mark, right? They make it, you're either gonna take it, whether either by need or by want, right? Why I said this, over in Sweden, a lot of people see the taking a chip, sticking a chip in their hand as convenient. A lot of, even in America, I mean, a lot of people around the world see having a chip in them skin as convenient, right? As a matter of fact, just to tell a quick tale, right? When where I was working before, while I was in training, someone literally said to me, "Yo, he can't wait. He can't wait for this thing, for the chip become mandatory, or before for the chip become accessible, because he's gonna take it. You know what I mean? He's gonna take it. So he has been enticed by what he's seeing, by the capabilities of the chip that he is seeing, yo, right? So again, he calls it all. So you're gonna either take it by will or by force, right? Seen, or excuse me, or because you have no choice, right? Because food, when this famine hit, right? The famine that is coming, when this famine hits you, um, there will be food seen, but it just will not be accessible to everyone. You know what I mean? And that's where the hour of temptation comes in, right? When you're in that moment of want and you can't get it, seen, then Esau is gonna say, "Hey, take the chip and save your life or die." Seen, in that moment, a lot of people gonna buckle as well, right? So again, he calls it all, both small and great. Um, go back to the right. It says both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Seen? And now we're gonna go into the mark. This is the word mark, as we always go into. You know what I mean? And it's from the Greek word charagma, right? It says, and a stamp, imprinted mark, right, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. This is the mark branded upon horses, thin carved sculpture, graven work, or idolatrous image. Alright, so it says branded upon horses, idolatrous image, imprinted mark. Seen. So these show that, hey, this mark will be a physical thing, not as where other groups or other people tend to say, oh, the mark is a spiritual thing. You have a lot of Christians who believe that the RFID chip is the mark, seen, but you still have a lot of other, whether I want to be Hebrew Israelites or Christians, whatever, that believe that the mark is basically something spiritual, see, but the mark is a physical thing, yo, seen, and the significance of it is basically to brand everyone, right? But they're just selling it as if, oh, it's something convenient. That's what that a lot of people gonna take it under that, guys. Say, oh, it's convenient. Technology is evolving. Everybody wants to evolve, seen, but really and truly, under the surface of it, you know what I mean, is really about control, seen, because hey, and um Amazon One, that piece of technology, right? That basically proves to you that, look, all of these all of this can be done without the mark, without the chip, I should say, you know what I mean, but the chip itself has to come. The chip itself have to exist because why? Prophecy, yo. Seen? These things, the type of convenience that they might sell with the chip, the technological capabilities that they might sell with the chip, all can be accessed without the chip, yo. Right? You have a smartphone now where you can just use your fingerprint to open. You can use your face to open. Seen? So it's not hard for them make a door where you can use your thumbprint to open, or your body heat signature, or whatever. Seen? But the chip is all about control, right? And it's all about prophecy. The prophecy states that it has to happen. It has to come, right? That's why it will come. All right. So going into the Alright, so now that we've covered charagma, which is a physical mark, right? We're gonna go into the root of the word charagma, which is charax, right? And this clearly shows the method by which the chip will be implanted, right? It says a pale or stake, a palisade, right? A palisade or rampart, right? Pairs between which earth, stones, trees, timbers are heaped and packed together. Right. So the point here, it is a pale stake palisade. It says sharp-edged tool, basically, right, which represents the syringe that the chip will be inserted by. All right, and we're not, this isn't a long deep lesson, just brushing over these words, you know what I mean, as always, you know All right, so this is the last root word in the group. All right, and it is the Greek word grapho. See there, grapho. Right, and it says to write with reference to form of letters. As a matter of fact, let me just go to um the main definition. Right, this is it. It says to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Write down, record, seen. So this chip will have your information, yo, seen, which which or I should say, or if we say it the other way around, it says this mark that you're expecting will be something that you can um record information on, something that can keep information, yo, seen. And this is what this chip is basically. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna have all of your biometric details, your financial details, seen. Um, or again, your financial details, your health records, right? All your information will be on this chip. You yourself will be on this chip, yo. Seen? As a matter of fact, out here in Jamaica, the NIS, I'm sorry, not the NIS, the NIDS, seen? They say that it will have a 9-digit NIN number, right? And that number, seeing that number basically stays with you for life, yo, right? There is literally no recycling of anybody's NIN number, seen? So that's basically you from you get it till the day you're dead, seen? That's you for the rest of your life, seen? And these other definitions are great as well. It says to write with reference to the form of letters, to delineate letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material. Yeah, basically records, yo, recording information. Seen? So, yeah. I'm gonna finish it off with this precept. This is Micah 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. See? So again, this all goes back to prophecy, right? And it is prophesied of these men, the elites, the Esau, Edom, right? They will be the ones to do this thing and to bring they will be the ones used, right, to bring these prophecies to pass. See, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Right. And so with that, now I make the lesson to drawn out. Right. Plus I go prepare for slavery, cut cane, whatever. So with that, want to say, Kalalali, how about Shemi, how shy, you know. Shalom to all Akim listening, right? Or shalom to everybody, anyone who's listening, you know. Hopefully, this video or this lesson was edifying. Shalom again, you know.